Hey guys, thanks for checking out the podcast. Before we get started, I want to remind you about the very cool bucket list trip I am doing in 2026, the Smitty Learns Irish podcast, where I'm going to do my bucket list, hike Ireland for a year, learn about Irish history, town by town, through the mouths of the pub owners and regulars. Because what's a better way to learn about something you love than to experience it yourself? Patreon.com/we3smiths, only $3 a month, and thanks for checking it out. And hello, and welcome to the Smith Hole. It is time for a Biffy Clyro album reaction, you guys. Yes, finally getting back to it, and couldn't be more stoked. I am looking I'm recounting the last album reaction I did from Biffy Clyro, where, quite frankly, I didn't like the album overall. Did some discussions with that with a few people on Patreon. And I guess that album, for some people, was a departure enough to not really like it, even though some people, it's their favorite album, which I get. But I'm looking forward to see what happens with album number 4, which is Puzzles. And I know it's their first album since leaving Beggar's Banquet, the label, and going to a major label, I want to say. I'm not sure of that label. So I'm curious how hard this album reaction is going to get blocked. We'll have to see. But first, though, before we get to the reaction, shout out to my sponsor, M22 in Sutton's Bay. Click the link in the description if you're thinking about any sort of vacation, any sort of just getaway. It's the actually perfect little spot. Quaint, comfortable, affordable, right along West Grand Traverse Bay, Northern Michigan. A perfect getaway, especially if you've never been there before. Check it out. All of the things to do. And now, you guys, now, what have I heard off this album? I have heard for sure, I think only one, Get Fucked, Stud. I think that's the only one I've heard. We got 13 tracks to get through. We'll kick it off with Living is a Problem Because Everything Dies. I like the idea behind that. We're gonna open. Oh boy. I like this already. Anticipation's killing me. Ooh. I gotta stop here for a second. Pardon me. I'm hearing precursors of the Golden Rule, which I know is on the next album, Revolutions, to react to. And that's by far, so far, my favorite fucking Biffy Clyro song. So I can kind of see him shifting already in that first minute or so into totally different from the last album, and shifting more into that, whatever the fuck they're doing, man. I am ignorant of terms, but whatever they're doing, it sounds pretty good.
Come on, baby, do you think it's good to feel like I'm lying here, swimming in memories?
Wow.
I fear God because everything dies, babe. Got a gun in the back of my car. A spasm of good sense is making my eye twitch. I've had enough of all your consolation. I'm trying and caught in a shed tie. Take my face to the inside of love. Nothing to eat but crossed fingers in the backseat. Well, I met God and he had nothing to say to me.
Man, they're doing so many things already.
I pray to God that you're right before my eyes. Baked and white light with halos in your eyes. Don't wanna waste no more time. Time's what we don't have. Everywhere I look, someone dies. Wonder when it's my turn. However you know me, leave an open door. What you're looking for.
What a fun drive-in beat.
Calm down. I built a time machine to escape from all the pain in the back of my car. Living's a problem 'cause everything dies, babe. Save yourself, I'm not too far away.
Ooh.
I pray to God that you're right before my eyes. Baked and white light with halos in your eyes. Don't wanna waste no more time. Time's what we don't have. Everywhere I look, someone dies. Wonder when it's my turn.
It's fun.
I pray to
Oh man, I thought it was
God
gonna go ape shit.
that you're right before my eyes. Baked and white light with halos in your eyes. Don't wanna waste no more time. Time's what we don't have. Everywhere I look, someone dies. Wonder when it's my turn.
I like that song a lot. Ooh, in the Saturday Super House.
I'll be sitting on the left side. You'll be
First of all, what a fucking album opener, man. I'm going to rewind that to the beginning and get ready to crank that again. But, man, what an open. So many things happen in that song that it's not critical. I'm not being critical when I say a lot of times I wish Biffy would stay with a certain groove longer because it's awesome, and all of a sudden it switches to something else. It's not bitching. It's not even critical, but sometimes I'm just like, oh, man, that was jamming, and it changed. But there's a lot of good fucking jamming in there. All right, let's do it again. Saturday Super House.
I'll be sitting on the left side. You'll be sitting on the right. Trying to share our problems, make everything alright. Then I see a darkness. You see the blinding light. We're rolled down in the corner, moaning, can't you write the roll line? If we don't
Man, what a fun-ass, cool fucking change. It sounds so good. Case in point. Case in point. I was really enjoying that song. And then I was really enjoying that fucking groove. I'm going to rewind it a little bit because that's just what I was talking about. You know? Man, that was such a super cool fucking part. And then it stopped. A little more.
If we don't know where we belong, it'll make no difference from where we started. Look out, kid, 'cause here it comes. You're not the lucky one. If we don't know where we belong, it'll make no difference from where we started. Look out, kid, 'cause here it comes. You're not the lucky one. You're not the lucky one. You're not the lucky one.
Fuck yeah. Ooh, I like that. Always different. Always different. Who's got a match? I like that little fun fucking groove. Don't change.
Which of the witches do you belong? The one with the eye patch or the one that's highly strung? I know you can't trust anyone. How do you capture a photograph?
I always describe like that groove. There's a you know, not songs that have the same groove. That's not what I'm suggesting. Songs that have a similar sort of vibe when that groove hits, where you just get some songs, some grooves where it just feels like, I always liken it to like just some bully like in Popeye, like Bluto from Popeye or something, walking down the street with just that fucking swagger groove. The bully swagger, essentially, is what that fucking groove reminds me of. Just bully fucking swagger, man. Walking down the street like you fucking own the joint. You know.
I know you thought you'd have the last. I'm a fire and I burn, burn, burn tonight. I'm a fire and I burn, burn, burn tonight. I'm a fire and I burn, burn, burn tonight. I'm a fire and I burn, burn, burn tonight. The midget is frigid, I put it to you. Who's got a match? I've got the petrol to set it to. I know I shouldn't have trusted you. It's making me tense what you're telling me. A series of facts that don't compute the classic way. I guess I'm wrong again anyway. I'm a fire and I burn, burn, burn tonight. I'm a fire and I burn, burn, burn tonight. I'm a fire and I burn, burn, burn tonight. I'm a fire and I burn, burn, burn tonight. I'm a fire and I burn tonight. I'm a fire. I'm a fire and I burn tonight. I'm a fire.
Oh shit! Don't change! Fucking burning.
I'm a fire and I'll burn, burn. 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 I'm a fire. I'm a fire. I'm a fire.
Goddamn right. Wow, that got gnarly fucking real quick. The whole song was gnarly. Pause. The whole song was gnarly. But man, that last little bit, they kept that groove in that song. As I was saying, the last couple songs where you get a good groove, don't change it. It's too quick. But man, that whole song, they kept that fucking groove for the whole song and just changed it up, and it became more gnarly and more badass. And now, As Dust Dances, which I am seeing contains the hidden track 2/15. I think that's the name of that.
There's a man on the corner selling dozens of bones, every type of bone except the one that I want. Ever think what your eyes do? They're trying to sleep, or where your tongue rests. Is it against your teeth? And now it's bigger than us. It's bigger than everything it decides to touch. Sleep is the safest place you could be. You can try hard to catch it, it just catches you. Imagine a camera coming up from your feet. Relax all your muscles, son. Just hope your heart's in one piece. And now it's bigger than us. It's bigger than everything it decides to touch.
Man, they're so fucking clever. Simon Neil, gosh, I should know his name by heart by now, so if I'm getting it wrong, I apologize. Just has a fucking way, man, of like wordplay, and I say weaving it in and out of just cool sounding fucking orchestrated songs that are B-typical, like there's not a band that sounds like fucking Biffy Clyro at all. And whether it be, a fucking super rockin' jam, or, a little more low key, more of a ballady type thing. I know some people don't necessarily prefer the lighter side of Biffy. So far from what I've heard, man, I will take it all. I'll take it fucking all.
It's bigger than a halo, a devil, an angel, and a crow.
just good. It's just good. They're just good.
There's a man on the corner selling dozens of bones. Every type of bone except the one that I want.
Now a whole child ago. I'm curious which part of that was the hidden track. Sounds like a lullaby that's about to get fucked up. Curious if those are wind chimes. I'm trying to figure out what that was. But they were going in both ears. Or maybe that's the hidden track. 2/15. Now it's a whole child to go for sure.
I don't want to let you know your heart's an attraction, but I know what you're looking for. It's me you're waiting for. You're not allowed to live anymore. And a whole child ago, I would sleep all day doing handstands and ball band to prove that I'm sane. And I'm not fooling around. Looks like we made it. I can tell that she's been flying. Looks like we made it tonight.
Seems to be a more straightforward pop punk sound now.
I'm the second devil on your right, or left with an eyeball melting out the corner of my mouth. Your wings are bleeding. You're not supposed to fly anymore. And a whole child ago, I would sleep all day doing handstands and ball band to prove that I'm sane. And I'm not fooling around. Looks like we made it. I can tell that she's been flying. Looks like we made it tonight. Looks like we made it. I can tell that she's been flying. A star in the sky. Why don't you just ask her yourself? 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 Why don't you just ask her yourself?
Yeah. Ooh. Now the conversation is. Yeah, that whole song was they kept more or less the same groove the whole song. But I appreciated that. Wasn't my favorite, but so far this whole album has been just fucking solid, and that's not like, I wouldn't call that a drop off. I would just say, oh man, I can dig to this, but it was like, eh. From the beginning, the conversation is.
I wander streets at night and hope to God to see your face. The fluorescent billboards sell a wonderful life that doesn't exist anymore. The conversation is over. What will I do for wrong? Will I blame it on everyone else like I always do? So I'm a coward because of you. Are pills the only way to make myself complete again? They become the only way to a wonderful life with a happy ending. The conversation is
Fucking bass, man, is hammering.
what will I do wrong? Will I blame it on everyone else like I always do? I'm a coward because of you.
And they got fucking swinging.
Why I think that I'm right again? I'd love someone else to blame. So I'm a coward because of you. And then you try to understand what it takes to be a man. And then you look into your heart, it defines you. What will I do if I'm wrong? Will I blame it on everyone else like I always do? I'm a coward because of you. I'm finding it hard to explain.
I'm really glad they got back into that fucking swing, man, because I really feel like, honestly, if you find yourself, and I don't think I know I fucking chair dance and shit and move. I don't think I'm playing that up for the camera at all. This is me in my natural fucking habitat, and any reaction you get from me is pretty fucking authentic. And just the fucking, I mean, that's why they call it a swing, or why they call it a groove. You get into a groove, you get into a swing, you start moving. It's involuntary. You know what I mean? When you find something that can make you move, it's kind of involuntary. Voluntary, excuse me. But they got a fucking knack for it, man, of just, of melody with groove. And they really got a knack for putting those fucking things together.
Always do. I'm a coward because of you. I'm finding it hard to explain why I think that I'm right again. I'd love someone else to blame. So I'm a coward because of you. And then you try to understand what it takes to be a man. And then you look into your heart, it defines you. The conversation ends. The conversation ends. Over.
Yeah, just all of a sudden, there's your gnarliness with a nice little gnarly fade out. Now I'm everyone. Ooh, shit.
Happiness is an illusion. Hold me close, deceive me a little more, until my body feels your magic touch and seals my skin before eros my castle as a great illusion. Now I'm everyone, now I'm everyone, now I'm everyone. Now I'm everyone, now I'm everyone, it's less than I've ever been. Hairy eyes are an obstruction. Help me die, don't wanna rush you.
That's goddamn fun.
And all I need is a philosophy of noise to help me laugh and breathe my castle as a great illusion. Now I'm everyone, now I'm everyone, now I'm everyone. Now I'm everyone, now I'm everyone, it's less than I've ever been. Now I'm everyone, now I'm everyone, now I'm everyone. Now I'm everyone, now I'm everyone, it's less than I've ever been.
Now what's he gonna do? Huh. Do it again. There it is. I'm not gonna lie. That's I don't even know the term to call it. Just that one note. Be doo doo doo. Be doo doo doo. Be doo doo doo. That wasn't really sitting well with me for the first little bit when it started. And honestly, over the last 60 seconds, however fucking long it's lasted, it has progressively grown on me to where now, I mean, I love that groove. I mean, it is just so natural. It was awkward sounding at first, but now it's so fucking natural, man. And that little brew they threw in once, and then it came back finally. I can already tell you this album is going to be on multiple listens for me. It's going to go into a rotation. I like that little bit semi-mental. Honestly, Semi-Mental. If there's any fucking song title from Biffy Clyro that would describe the band, just because listening to their music, it sounds semi-mental. It sounds fucked up, but beautiful and rockin', obviously. But there's just something a little off kilter and fucked up about it that is awesome.
I smoke my face in night after night to numb the pain and stop the world spinning round and round. But how was I to know that in my mind I'm not so pure? Look into my eyes, you can see how many different people. You shone a light on my life, now I'm just sentimental. You shone a light on my life, now I'm just sentimental. I'm not a drinker, I try it every night. I force it down to throw it up and start all over again. But I won't climb a tower just to stay my flag on top and look down on everyone. Well, help me to salute the people. You shone a light on my life, now I'm just sentimental. You shone a light on my life, now I'm just sentimental. You shone a light on my life, now I'm just sentimental.
Seeing the tie now, sentimental, semi-metal.
Now I'm just sentimental. You have tried to resist the pain, but you know you're not alone. No, you know you're not alone. I have tried to resist the pain, but now I'm all alone. And now I'm all alone.
So gnarly. The tone on this shit. I think specifically the bass tone. It's just like,
You shone a light on my life, now I'm just sentimental. You shone a light on my life, now I'm just sentimental. You shone a light on my life, now I'm just sentimental. You shone a light on my life, now I'm just sentimental.
man, that was a fun ass groove. And again, that bass tone was just like, was so gnarly. More of that, please. Love Has a Diameter. That's next.
Are you relevant? You fall into pieces. How do you become one again? Are you an elephant?
You never know. This sounds really nice. You never know if all of a sudden, if it's going to be a full straight on ballad all the way through, or if like 30 seconds in, it's going to fucking slam into radness. You never know.
You crush me to pieces. How do you? How do you do? You can give up
Sounds like this is gonna be a big ass fucking build.
Anytime you wanna talk to me, if you know who you are, you can always go around and see. If you don't, and you're scared, concentrate and grit your teeth. I'm watching the radio, 'cause I don't compare. I'm watching the radio, but it's a television looking at me. Feathers will fly if you should. A bullet full of bubble gum at my throat or my heart. I'm protected by a hummingbird. Receive only luck if you can. It wouldn't be a constant mistake. Overflown.
Has a very post-punk, 80s post-punk feel. Like it's got a vibe to me, this song, of like Depeche Mode or fucking The Cure or Clash or something like that. And that's a compliment because that sounds good to me.
But under a warn. So please come and follow me. I'm watching the radio, 'cause I don't compare. I'm watching the radio, but it's a television looking at me. I'm watching the radio, 'cause I don't compare. I'm watching the radio, but it's a television looking at me. I'm a crime and you're a thief. Drenched in blood, it tastes so sweet. Take it on, the quiet storm. It's not like you and me. I'm watching the radio, 'cause I
It did have a
compare.
did have a build, but like honestly, the vibe you get from certain parts, you like, and you're, because I've listened to so much fucking rock music in my life, man. You tend to predict what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? You think it's gonna build. Hearing that one groove, I'm like, oh, it's gonna build to something pretty cool. It is building, but in a completely different fucking way than like my brain said it was going to. You know what I mean? Foiled again.
I'm watching the radio, but it's a television looking at me. I'm watching the radio, 'cause I don't compare. Take it on, I'm watching the radio, but it's a television looking at me. Television looking at me. Television looking at me.
I like this song. Yeah, this album is gonna have high replay value. Pretty sure. Get fucked, stud. Previously reacted to, by the way. Really like how it just settles back down.
Oh, my distorted smile will tighten its grip. Now somebody is asking when you will disappear. You have to believe.
What I also noticed with Biffy Clyro is that they don't sing in like American English, and I respect the fuck out of that. I never really understood why. I mean, I have an idea. My ideas probably usually are wrong, but I mean, so many like English artists and I don't know how many Irish or Scottish, but I'm sure there are some. I wouldn't say, I don't know if U2 sings in like American English, maybe Thin Lizzy, but a lot of overseas bands sing in American English. And I've heard bands talk about singing in American English, so I know it's a thing. I feel like it's a conscious decision to sing in that accent. Am I correct or am I wrong? I love that you can hear the Scottish in his voice when he's singing. You don't hear that all the time, you know? It's hard to pick out a fucking region a lot of times when you're listening to music, but you're like, oh, that sounds Scottish to me.
Leave yourself to be happy now. You can't rely on someone else to be happy, happy. Get fucked stud. It's time.
It's a great fucking title. It's a great line. Get fucked, stud.
See the sun set on amphetamines.
That's so goddamn catchy. I fucking love that. Man, I really like that song a lot. The more I hear it. Now Folding Stars. That's how I know that album is this album is going to have high replay value, because that song, Get Fucked Stud, the more I hear it, the more I fucking love that soaring, those soaring outro vocals or whatever that was called. You know, the chorus.
Take a long, hard look at yourself. How did you end up here? The blood drips light red inverted balloons. Tomorrow is a promise to no one. If you want, follow me and I'll lead you inside. You don't have to run and hide.
like that. It was a good sing-along song, which, by the way, this band is as good as any band I've seen before it goes into some awesomeness there to close it out. I want to hear how it flows into 9/15ths. But they got away with those sing-alongs, man. They're probably the Foo Fighters are the next best band that I've seen that just have great fucking sing-along songs, you know? And they're it's similar. 9/15ths.
We're on a hell slide, help us, we're on a hell slide. We're on a hell slide, help us, we're on a hell slide. We're on a hell slide, help us, we're on a hell slide.
I love this.
We're on a hell slide, help us, we're on a hell slide. We're on a hell slide, help us, we're on a hell slide, we're on a hell slide, help us, we're on a hell slide, we're on a hell slide, help us, we're on a hell slide, we're on a hell slide, help us, we're on a hell slide, we're on a hell slide, help us, we're on a hell slide, we're on a hell slide, help us, we're on a hell slide, we're on a hell slide, help us, we're on a hell slide.
I thought I was going to do that the whole song. Whew. Rewind that a little bit. I thought I was going to do that, just build and build and build the whole song. And I was going to be 100% fucking okay with that. Whew. Let's keep going. I love it when I stumble upon a slyly placed opera just out of fucking nowhere. That was fucking badass. I almost want to listen to that again, but I won't. Let's do the last song on the album. I'm going to try to not rush through it because I got to pee really bad, but I do got to pee really bad. Machines. Let's close this bitch out. That sounded really fucking lame. Let's close this bitch out, man.
I would dig 1,000 holes to lay next to you. I would dig 1,000 more if I needed to. I look around the grave for an escape route of old routines. There doesn't seem to be any other way. 'cause I've started falling apart. I'm not savoring life. I've forgotten how good it could be to feel alive. Crazy as it sounds, you won't feel as low as you feel right now. At least that's what I've been told by everyone. I whisper empty sounds in your ear and hope that you won't let go. Take the pieces and build them skyward, 'cause I've started falling apart. I'm not savoring life.
I love the song.
I've forgotten how good it could be to feel alive. I've started falling apart. I'm not savoring life. Take the pieces and build them skyward. I've forgotten how good it could be to feel alive. Take the pieces and build them skywards.
Man, I love that.
I've started falling apart. I'm not savoring life. I've forgotten how good it could be to feel alive. I've started falling apart. I'm not savoring life. Take the pieces and build them skyward. I've forgotten how good it could be to feel alive. Take the pieces and build them skywards. Take the pieces and build them skywards. And take the pieces and build them skywards. And take the pieces and build them up to the sky.
All right, man. I knew, without knowing, that I was gonna like that album more than the last one, just because I've heard enough of a sampling size that I know based on what people had said about the last album that it was, it was kind of, I don't want to say experimental, but it was just a departure from what they were doing, and they were trying some different shit, and I appreciate that artistically. Whether it sits with you well or not, that's another story. People love it, some people don't, and I just knew getting into this I was gonna like this album more. I didn't know I was gonna fucking love it like this, because there were a few songs, maybe 2 to 2.5, that I was just like, they weren't my favorites from Biffy, but in the context of an album, they really fucking fit, and I can't wait to like listen to the album again in whole, in my car or whatever, and get into that some more, because man, that was worth it. Hey, thanks guys. Please like and subscribe, notify, Patreon, $3 a month, all the things, and yeah, love you.
So long, sucker.
Good night, everybody!
I am so sorry for everything that has happened.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, all right, I'll see you guys there. By the bar and get your face, huh? Get me paid, bitch!
Sit, boo-boo, sit. Good dog.
I love y'all very much. Peace out.
Good night, ladies.
What the hell? Everything!